Hi everyone, my name is awesome Karolína Fiedler and I welcome you to the 16th episode of my podcast. Today's a really good one. I really like it because even though it starts a little whingy and maybe a little dark, it actually has a pretty good end. It might even seem a little bit cringe, but what it is one of my techniques that I've been using for quite a long time to snap myself out of bad moods, snap myself out of whinging, anything that really doesn't do me or anyone else any good. There were times in my life when I was really, really unhappy. I wouldn't call it a depression, but it was a very dark time of my life. It lasted for months, and I was very unhappy back then, and I was searching for any techniques that would help me get out of it, and this is one of them. So I'm gonna read it now first, and then I might elaborate a little bit more about this snapping out technique. Cool. 8th of June. That weird, empty mood again. The moment when I don't know what to do with myself to get myself back in any sort of reality. My brain doesn't function very well, and I have zero motivation to do anything. I woke up, got a shower, cold one too, exercised, made myself good breakfast, made plans with friends for the afternoon, changed my bed and put some laundry on, meditated, did myself twice, and it is only 11:30 a.m. I mean, that's a pretty successful morning. So why do I feel this emptiness? Lately, the only time when I feel 100% present is when I do music. But when I'm in this mood, I can't get into the right mood to do music. I'm gonna tell you, this transformation thing that is happening to me right now, not easy. I opened my balcony door to get some fresh air in. It's cloudy, but not raining and not too cold. I saw 2 woodpeckers in the trees right in front of me and a sleeping deer in the field behind them. That's pretty awesome considering I live in a block of flats right on the edge of a town. I don't feel comfortable in my own body today. I'm too zoomed in on the painful part of my back and on the fact that my vision is slightly blurry today. Even during the meditation, I wasn't able to zoom out. My stomach and my whole upper body is tensed. I'm trying to breathe and relax, but because I'm not well focused, I'm not able to relax for more than a few seconds. Hold on. That's the problem, isn't it? The negative way I am putting sentences together. Okay, breathe. I am able to relax. I go with the flow. I don't have to plan anything. I am free to just listen to myself and do whatever I feel like doing. I have plenty of time for everything I need the time for. I am lucky to be the master of my time, and everything I decide to do helps me move closer to my ultimate dream. Right, so that's the full diary entry from the 8th of July. And now, the technique. It seems pretty cringy. A lot of people would probably say that this doesn't work, that changing the way how the sentences go does not change anything. It doesn't affect your mood. It doesn't make anything better. But from my experience, and I'm not saying that this will work for everyone, but for me it definitely works. Since I started paying attention on the words that I use and the way how I create sentences, my whole life started very slowly but steadily shifting in a more positive direction. So back then, when I had those 8 months of very, very dark, very sad, lonely, empty moods, I would do anything. I would try anything to help me get out of it. And all of these things made a difference. Already being like the willingness to do the positive action is already a huge step. It helps you evaluate yourself a little better. And yeah, that's pretty much all you need to snap yourself out of any bad moods you could be in. Because, like, if you believe in yourself, you can do anything you want. So, I'm getting a little lost here. Basically, yeah, choose your words carefully. Put your sentences together very carefully. If you stop using negative sentences, because each coin has two sides, right? And it's only up to you which side you choose. And if you want to be happy, well, choose the happy side, right? And when you're unhappy, well, using negative sentences and negative words is not going to help you snap out of it. So even forcing yourself to use better, more positive words is helping, even when it feels unnatural, even when you feel like it's not helping anything. Well, it really is. Your brain could master you, or you could master your brain. Your brain is a cheeky bugger. It can make your life a living hell. But if you tell your brain, nah, like, this is not how we're gonna function, this is what we're gonna do now, the bad moods are gonna get shorter and shorter, and the good moods are gonna get longer and longer. It really works. It worked for myself. I got myself out of those dark moods, which I was in for months. And it took me years to really believe that I got myself out of it. Because, you know, I got out of the 8 months and I had a short period when I was really happy, but then it got back. And I was sad again and I was like, damn it, this didn't work. And I wanted to give up. But I didn't give up. I kept on trying all of those positive things. Even when I didn't believe in it, I was just like, well, I might as well just do the positive thing because I am sick of being negative. So even when I didn't believe in it, even when I didn't believe in those techniques, I just did them anyway for the sake of it, for the sake of just not being so bloody sad all the time. And I could not unsee when all of the sudden I was getting happier and happier and the bad moods were almost gone. And when they came back, I already believed more and more that if I keep on practicing those positive techniques, it will get better. Every single time when I use the positive technique, it's just gonna get better and better. And yeah, I'm not the happiest person on planet, but I'm pretty bloody happy. Even in complicated situations, I know that if I just keep believing and keep on working, and especially when I don't feel like being positive, well, I just make myself find anything positive about the situation. Because every single situation has two sides, just like the coin. And if you're willing to put this work in it, you can snap yourself out of any bad mood just by changing your sentences, just by being more careful about the words that you use. So it's a basic, very simple rule. Just be a nice person, not only to the people around you, but to yourself as well. Don't express anything negative towards yourself. You think it doesn't affect you, or you think that, oh, I don't actually mean it, I'm just saying it. But trust me, it does affect you. And when you don't believe that it affects you, just imagine that you would say these things to someone you love. Those things that you say to yourself, or when you do something wrong and you're being really harsh on yourself for it. Imagine that that's a person who you really love. You are telling these things to. That could help. The energy that you put into the words is everything, but the words themselves can affect a lot. So, yeah. If you're happy, well, I'm very happy for you. If you're unhappy, this might be one thing that you might try. It might help you too. And yeah, let me know if you have any techniques for snapping out of bad moods, for snapping out of whinging. If there's anything that helps you, I'd be more than happy to hear about it, to learn. And yeah, I will see you next Sunday. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Have a beautiful week, and bye.